It's possible to make perfect rails and stiles with just one router bit on the router table. The first step is to route a groove centered on each rail and stile. The router table fence sets the depth of the groove. Start with the bit close to centered on the thickness of the workpiece, then just flip the piece face for face to get a perfectly centered groove. You may have to fine-tune the height of the bit to get a good fit with the plywood panel for the door. Once the grooves are routed, you can use one of the pieces as a gauge to set the bit for cutting the stub tenons. The top of the cutter should align with the shoulder of the groove. This sled holds the workpiece during the cut. It helps keep the workpiece square to the router table fence. Its plywood fences prevent chip out on the back of the workpiece, and the hardboard base lifts the workpiece off the table for the first pass. After clamping a board to the fence, make a pass on each face to begin forming the tongue. Then spin the sled around. Now the piece rides on the tabletop so the bit can cut the tenon to final thickness. The slot cutter makes smooth cheeks on the tenon and smooth walls on the groove so you get a nice tight joint line. And the panel won't rattle because the groove is sized to fit it perfectly.